I'm Tristan Winder in the News 2 streaming studio at the Morning Pulse here on this Thursday, February 20th. We begin with breaking news this morning here in the great state of Nebraska. Several homes and businesses in Custer County are without power during a brutally cold morning as a result of what's being called a catastrophic failure at Broken Bow's power plant. Broken Bow City Administrator David Schmidt told the Custer County Chief newspaper that the municipal building, Custer County Courthouse, and residents north of the railroad do not have electricity. Schmidt said that this will be something that will take some time to restore power to those that have been affected, adding that the cause of the catastrophic failure at the plant is undetermined still at this time. Authorities have reported that 2 people were transported to a hospital with smoke inhalation injuries. The power plant failure occurred around 6:30 Central Thursday morning with temperatures at negative 30 degrees. This is a developing news story. News 2 will have updates and additional details as the day continues. We have reporters from our sister station, Local 4, in the Tri-Cities in Broken Bow right now. We'll have live reports from there at 11:30 midday on News 2, and then as well on KNPL today at noon. And again, this is going to be continual coverage as the day progresses as well. And just into the newsroom this morning, RX Express Pharmacy in North Platte announcing they'll be closing their doors. On a Facebook post shared Thursday morning, RX shared that the decision comes after more than 5 months of dedicated efforts to find full-time pharmacists to join their team. And despite their best efforts, an appropriate fit has not been found. Current ownership of the downtown North Platte Pharmacy has been in place for several years, but RX Express Pharmacy has been a staple of the North Platte business community for decades. Wednesday morning, dozens of Greater Nebraska ag producers attended the Nebraska Cooperative Republican Platte Enhancement Project's meeting in North Platte, wanting to share their thoughts and concerns about NCORP potentially using land south of North Platte to house solar panels. General Manager Kyle Shepard says 5 years ago, NCORP entered into an agreement for a renewable lease that expired in September. Since that expiration, NCORP has heard from a number of interested parties, settling on potentially partnering with the Meadowlark Group in Gothenburg. The liquid fertilizer plant is looking to replace some of the energy anticipated to be used by the $750 million plant.
There's no reason the surface right hasn't been sold off, and private enterprise built in America. This is total government overreach as far as we're concerned. This property needs to be sold and put back into private hands and be back on the tax rolls where it should be. We've been corrupting our taxation in Lincoln County. Not against your solar project. I am against the ownership of NCORP owning that surface right. It needs to be sold.
And after an hours-long meeting, NCORP board members elected to table conversation on the solar possibilities south of North Platte. The group will again meet this coming Monday to continue the discussion. And this time of the year, it's not just those of us that are working indoors that are feeling the cold. It's livestock, too. This time of the year when calving typically takes place. And for newborns, these negative temperatures can be particularly harsh, with calves born covered in fluid especially. That can make it especially vulnerable for those young calves, especially to frostbite if not properly dried off. Ron Seymour with the Nebraska Extension in Adams County says that it's important for producers to take extra care of these newborns and that he's seen frostbite take parts in calves' ears early on in their life due to the cold. Definitely something to monitor, and hopefully we have a little bit of reprieve in this cold in the near future. Science is also giving more bummers this week. The odds of an asteroid hitting the Earth in 7 years has increased again. Astronomers say that the threat posted by the 2024 YR4 asteroid now exceeds the threat posted by the widely known 2004 asteroid that you can see here. YR4 still has a 97% chance of missing Earth, but the 3.1% chance that it'll hit Earth is the highest risk level ever recorded. Thankfully, YR4 is much smaller than the asteroid previously mentioned in 2004. That asteroid was the size of a cruise ship. YR4 is about 130 to 300 feet, which would cause far less damage if it were to strike Earth. Rounding out the morning pulse here on this Thursday, February 20th, with a check of the 7-day forecast. It's still bitter cold out there today. But hey, at least we're making a little bit of progress and just need to get to tomorrow. 27 tomorrow is going to feel awfully good in comparison to what we've experienced the past several days. But hang in there. It's going to get even better as we roll into the weekend. And look, that's going to continue into next work week as well. Temperatures in the low 60s by the time the next work week rolls around. My goodness, that's going to feel like shorts and flip-flop weather in comparison to what we had at the beginning of this week. And what a great opportunity for some of that snow to be melted.